It's Trevor, Jana, and Kevin, and February is First Time Homebuyer Month. And today's topic is credit education. So let's hear from our credit expert.
All right, so credit education, oh my gosh, where can I start? So there's tons of myths out there about credit, and there's a lot of things that people do thinking they're helping their credit when they're actually harming their credit. So I'm going to try to touch base on some of those. So first off, if you want to purchase a home, you want to make sure that your credit score is in a pretty good range. What would you say? What do you guys look for in a FICO score?
I mean, there's such a big range of
620s.
differences for first-time home buyers, for down payment assistance programs.
What's a good goal?
You really minimum you want to be 580, and the higher your credit score, the more programs you may be eligible for, and the lower the interest rate could be.
Right. So in order to start establishing credit, a good thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have a good, thick credit profile. And what that looks like is at least 3 trade lines or credit lines. So what I mean by that is like at least 2 credit cards and then 1 installment loan. An installment loan is going to be like a personal loan, a home loan, or an auto loan. Clearly, you're trying to get a home loan, so that's not going to be it yet. So that's why I say you can have 3, and then that home loan will be the 4th one. The other thing that you want to do if you want to start establishing credit is you can become an authorized user on someone's credit card. Now, hear me out. That doesn't mean you get to get their card and like go crazy and start shopping everywhere. That's not what I'm saying. Don't spend grandma's money trying to like build up your credit. But what you can do is you can become an authorized user. You don't even have to have that card, and try to get a family member, like boyfriend, or maybe a boyfriend or girlfriend, but that gives you instant credit, and then you start establishing credit. So your goal is going to have to be 2 credit cards and 1 installment loan, and then you start building that up, and within 12 months you're ready to go and you can get a mortgage.
So let's say somebody has some dings on their credit, and they're worried because they think, they logged onto some credit service and it says they have a 560 FICO. What would you advise that happens there?
They need to get the negative items removed from the credit report for sure.
Which is really what your company does.
Yeah. So we remove negative items. But anything that you have that's negative is really going to weigh down anything positive that you're trying to build. So you need to go ahead and take care of that. I am going to say this. If you have anything negative on your credit report and you try to pay it off and think that's going to help, you're actually going to harm your scores instead of help. And the other thing too, so get a hold of us. The other thing too is you want to make sure you don't get your credit pulled more than 10 times in a 12-month period. If you do, it actually damages your scores. So there's a lot of things that you can do. Reach out to us if you have any questions about it, because you don't want to mess things up when you're trying to help. And a lot of times that happens, unfortunately.
I feel like you could have kept going on that for hours. So guys,
hours.
Feel free to reach out and tune in next week for next week's home buying tip.